Starfall.
Hey guys, Nick here with Starfall Sabers. This is like a super raw video. I don't have a script. I just basically want to update all of my clients who have placed an order with me. So if you've been following along, I have been kind of updating through Instagram stories progress on the last 3 Starkillers. They take forever to build. There's a lot of detail that goes into them. When I choose to do a run of them, I get kind of grumpy because it's like every operation is, times however many that I'm building. In this case, this last 3 that I did, it was like everything that I had to do was 3 at once. I'm super happy and relieved that those Starkillers are done. And I've messaged my clients on Instagram. Right now, I've shipped them off to Carlos from Kessel Sabers. He's going to do the installs on those and then ship those off to the end users, the clients. So I'm super happy to have those behind me. That being said, I have Etsy orders that I'm now going to start fulfilling, as well as commissions. Now, I've talked to some of my clients, the ones who have kind of are like in the queue for commissions. So last December, I think November, December, I forget which month, I had one of my main lathe broke. And so I realized that I had to purchase a new lathe. And in the meantime, I had to, like, as I was waiting for that lathe to come, I stripped down my old lathe and did repairs on it. I kind of rearranged the whole shop. Then once I got my new lathe, I had to set that up, and there's just a lot of nuance to kind of learn that new lathe. So that kind of set me back like initially like 2 to 3 weeks, and things just kind of snowballed. So I just wanted to kind of show my face, let all my clients know I'm here. I'm working through orders. I'm building as fast as I can while also maintaining my quality standards. So I'm not rushing anything. I have some commissions that kind of got backlogged, as well as the last big order, big release that I did for Etsy was May 4th of last year. So we're coming up pretty soon on May 4th, 2023. And I have maybe like 20 sabers to build to finish that last big shop opening. And then some of you may remember I did an update video kind of giving some estimates. I was very optimistic about getting everything done by the end of the year. Obviously, that date came and went. So I'm not going to kind of give estimates on when I'm going to finish or get caught up. I just kind of realized that it's just an ongoing thing. Good news though, I don't do those big releases anymore. What I used to do is like 2 to 3 times a year, I would do these big drops on Etsy and, sell out in a day or so, and then have this huge backlog that I had to kind of work through. So I've stopped doing that. Actually, last year, May the 4th was the last big update. I have just to, kind of pay the bills, keep the lights on. I've done very small releases here and there of different sabers. Sometimes I have like a ready to ship saber available. So I'll kind of continue to do that. But as I work through my backlog, but my ultimate goal is to get caught up, and then just offer like some high-end ready to ship sabers. Of course, I have my commissions that I'm working through, so I'm a little behind on those. I've communicated with my clients who are kind of up for their commission spot, where they kind of sit in the queue. And again, I appreciate your patience as I do that. So again, I just wanted to do this update, show my face. You're going to start seeing orders being fulfilled on Instagram and Facebook. So know that I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm building, and every saber that I post is one more closer to your order being fulfilled. And again, I appreciate from the bottom of my heart the support and the patience that you have and the trust that you put in me to build your saber. It really means a lot to me. I don't take it for granted. And I just want to thank you for your patience. You know, one thing that I noticed that happened was during COVID, people were sitting at home, you know, the stimulus checks were coming in and people were just ordering a ton. And so good news kind of is that has stopped. So there's not just like this huge influx of saber orders. I still have my fans and my clients who want a saber from me, but that crazy, like just huge influx. And that's kind of across the board. That's like, I've talked to a lot of different builders, a lot of different production companies, and they're noticing the same thing. It's, you know, it's not gangbusters like it was. So, which is, you know, on one hand, as a saber builder, it's like, oh, you know, are people still going to buy? But they definitely are. The interest for sabers, custom sabers, one-of-ones, that's still huge. That's never going to go away. That's the gift George Lucas has given us in Star Wars, that it's something that just lasts from generation to generation. So that's awesome. And, you know, if you're a fan of my work, I love the one-off sabers, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. That being said, I finished those Starkillers. They take forever to do. I'm super excited about that. I did put up a new listing in Etsy for 4 Starkiller variants. So what I like to do is build one-of-ones. When I start building the same thing over and over again, which I've done with the Starkillers, I think these last 3 go up to number 14 that I've done, not counting one-offs that I've done in the past. I did offer a new listing that has 4, 2 of them sold, so there's 2 left, of one-off Starkiller inspired sabers. So those are available in Etsy when I post this. As of right now, there's 2 spots available out of 4. So if you wanted to get in on that, that's cool. It doesn't stress me out because it's kind of a mystery. I get to just build as I feel inspired. So that's always super exciting for me. So that's basically it. I just wanted to kind of touch base, thank all of my clients for their patience, for their support. Know that I'm literally working every day in my shop to fulfill orders. Every single order that you see fulfilled is one step closer to yours. And but as always, feel free to message me on Instagram or Etsy or through Facebook Messenger, however you originally contacted me. I'm always happy to answer any of your questions. And then really quick, I'm just going to kind of show you just the shop and the tools that I use. So let's do that real quick. So this is the lathe that originally broke. This is the Grizzly G0765. It's a small lathe. It works really well for what I use it for. I actually need to clean it up right now. All these chips that you see are basically from building the blade plugs for the Starkillers that I just posted. So this broke. I had to take everything apart and order a new gear assembly. I got that all taken care of. But in the meantime, while this was out of commission, I ordered this new G0768. It's a bigger lathe, and this thing has been super, super nice. So I was able to get this all set up, learn all the different nuances of this, and it worked really well. So now between this lathe and this lathe, like, I'm good to go. This is an old bench grinder from my dad. He passed away 4 years ago, so I inherited some of his tools, and that's been a real treat. Being able to work with those tools makes me feel close to him. And then I also have this mini mill. I'll probably be upgrading this this year. This is the Grizzly G8 689 mini milling machine. Works pretty good for what I needed to do, but it's a little underpowered for some of the operations. This is just kind of like raw material. We've got aluminum, brass, and copper. And this is Vader Head, made this for me a long time ago. I don't work with him currently, but many of you have, if you've been following me a long time, remember when he did a lot of leather work for me. Here's some just aluminum that I need to restock on some of this stuff. This is just a workstation here. I've kind of just got like a bunch of just like parts that I use, found parts from Saber Trio, raw stock, you name it. It's kind of messy. Same thing with this, kind of messy. I apologize. I've got some other stuff over here, just leather stuff and just greeblies here and there. Some of my artwork from my kids. This is a design that I have that I want to do for a personal build. Got this Starfall Sabers banner that a buddy did for me. Some artwork here. Some more stock. So yeah, that's about it. Just a little shop tour. And again, I just wanted to check in, let everyone know I'm here, I'm building. I appreciate your support. If for whatever reason you just can't wait, you want a refund, let me know. And I'll be able to sell your spot pretty quickly, get you a refund, and then whoever buys your spot doesn't have to wait. So it's kind of a win-win. But if you want to wait, for me to fulfill your order, I truly appreciate the support and your patience. Thank you for everything, and we'll see you next time.